Boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, do I have a treat for you. Do you want to go fast? I said, do you want to go fast? Well, this is the build that'll get it for you, baby. This GROHK build is showing off one of the fastest builds I've ever played in all of Paladins, and honestly, if you don't try this right now, you're going to be missing out. Maelstrom, in combination with Thunderstruck and Conduit, are absolutely zooming up to 74% movement speed off of that one card, and also 25% from Astral Traveler, plus the movement speed from your ultimate. You are going to be absolutely lightning, and as you can see here, already doing the dang deed. Of course, the patch notes is happening today, so you guys make sure to tune into that one. This is done the morning before the patch notes, and I just wanted to take a look at this because a lot of people have been saying, you know, GROHK needs some love, GROHK needs to get some support, but look at the zoom right there, look at the reposition, holy moly, I don't know what to do with myself, guys. It's just too much momentum, too much violence, too much speed. You know what I mean? Oh man, I had a blast watching Doc lately. But truly, man, this is just so much speed going on in this build. And here you see the Tempest coming through as well, keeping everybody nice and ready to go. It seems like the Maldamba's low, but Anna Higman grabs the kill onto me. And a good respite for us to talk a little bit about the issues with GROHK. Back in the past, people have said GROHK has not gotten enough love. GROHK needs some support. Well, honestly, GROHK is kind of an interesting situation, guys. If you don't know this, GROHK does pretty well for himself in the realm, and it's kind of a rare thing where he doesn't have a lot of cosmetics, but you know, still manages to do well from a statistical standpoint in terms of winning his games and being an impact. So a lot of people asking for buffs and wanting him to be more relevant, but it's tricky. It's a tricky line to balance. I think one of the cool things about this guy, though, is that he has a couple of different play styles that are close to being really viable in their own right. Totemic Ward allowing him with the CC immunity, and of course Maelstrom allowing those shock pulses to just be a huge cycle of damage that he could just keep outputting onto the battlefield. Not only will you be zooming with this, but Maelstrom in general, this kind of damage-focused GROHK, you're going to have so much control over the battlefield and the pace of the game, but you're also just going to have so much damage in general. It's not uncommon to get 100,000 damage max with Maelstrom GROHK this way. And as you can see, look at all those bounces. It starts to add up. The 60% slow as well is just absolutely massive. And Droxus up into the air trying to find a kill, but he can't do it. The shock pulse goes on to the Maldama. That's going to take him down. And Droxus gets taken by New Bay as well and finds his New Bay and that new semi-automatic rifle he's running. And look at these shock pulses just creating a deadly destruction zone that nobody wants to step into. And boy, oh boy, the Victor with the grenade coming through in the ultimate. Oh, God. Oh my God, I feel like I'm doing a Doc cast right now. I just been watching so much Dr. Disrespect, guys, and you know what? I think this is great because when you have a lot of fun watching other content creators, you have fun yourself getting excited about the things that you do. You know, seeing the impact that he can make on other people, or for me when I'm just at home working all day on some videos for you guys, which I've got so much happening in the pipeline for the next few days, so you got to keep it locked here. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're not liking the video, go ahead and do that. It makes it that much easier to get to you next time when I throw out something good. But you know, being a fan first is one of the best things to do in terms of if you want to start your own YouTube channel, if you want to be a caster, if you want to do anything in regards to esports or online entertainment and gaming, being a fan first is the most important thing. People doing it for the money or the exposure or anything like that, although really admirable, and I think a lot of content creators do it for the money. I mean, I can't not do it for the money, right? You know, at a certain point, if you want to do this as a sustainable option for your life. But I think doing it because you love it and you have experienced the value, it helps you to make content that more aligns with other people experiencing that same value you love. And so that's a really cool thing happening here. As you see, the shock pulses just keep coming on through, and the bounce and the bounce and the bounce. Let me break down what this card Conduit does for you guys. And I'm only running, I think, level 3 of this bad boy, and I think you can run another level of it. It is just nuts though. I'm getting right now 16% movement speed for every unique enemy that shock pulse hits. That means if I hit all 5 enemies on the team across from me with the shock pulse, which is very easy when they're all clumped up together, I'm getting 74% movement speed. 74% added movement speed. That's ridiculous. And it is so good. As a healer, you think, okay, this is a cool card. It's a gimmick card. But I beg to differ. I think for GROHK, this card is more and more like should be staple. Because what's the biggest thing GROHK struggles with? The fact that he has his totem that's local, and healing is often not local. Oftentimes, you need to heal people who are away from you. They're not right next to you. And when you do that, you put yourself and them in danger by throwing your healing totem in the line of fire. This allows GROHK to reposition quickly to throw that healing totem in a place that's best for him and his teammates, rather than, and I think that can be a saving grace. I think you'll see in this game a lot of times where, you know, there are moments where I need to get to a place, but I normally wouldn't be able to get there that quickly, but because Conduit is coming through, I think it's actually called Conduit. I might have said Thunderstruck. That's the other one. I mean, because that speed is coming through, I'm able to get there. So I think this is actually something that you want to consider for your GROHK decks. If you're going through and you play GROHK a lot and you don't have this card, or if you haven't played GROHK and you're looking at making a new deck, I think you have to consider this card right here. And of course, that's in the description below. Make sure you guys get into a habit of reading the description. I take time on that every single episode. So, you know, Anna Hickman, she's going to take me down here, but I'm always going to stand up for my descriptions, okay? They're very important to me, okay? If you guys don't like them, I don't know what to do. I'm going to make them anyways, but again, you might find some juicy information. If you ever want to know what build I'm using for any game, I usually throw that in there in the description. So again, get into the habit of that. Make sure you don't miss anything. The shock pulses are here, 54%. They've got us down, but no, we are not out. Look at this damage. It's the slow but sure trickle here. And oh boy, Gernundorf gets 2. That's kind of like a Ganondorf. It's Gernundorf. Finds a couple kills as well, and man, the shock pulses gets immune there. The accursed arm as I go into the ghost walk, and then just healing up and getting that speed so that they can chase down the Cassie and put her under pressure. The Maldamba actually jukes out the shock pulls. So no slow, no extra damage on the Cassie, but we clean up the kill on the Mr. BBQ. The protection shield still on the Damba as he's looking to run away. The shock pulse hits there as well as I get stunned, but Fernando is hanging up like a limp noodle in the air and can't go anywhere. Not even good for Pasta. He's going to be taken down, and Hickman as well. He's kind of been the one who's killed me a bunch of times, but not this time, pal. The 60% slow on the shock pulse, enough to slow her down and let Androxus Nube come through and find the kill as the objective is captured yet again. And this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Torvald's just the sitting freaking duck. Look at this movement speed. I can't believe it. I am zooming, baby. Zooming. Here's the through time and space. Genos tries, and oh, Mr. BBQ finds a kill. How did that even happen? Oh my god, one of his balls is getting... So he just was missing so much that I thought there was no threat. And there was a lot of things flying here and there, but you can't blame me, guys. I mean, I guess Torvald's blue balls still have some value here in the realm. But again, this is just so much snowball potential right now. You see how valuable these shock pulses are. Maelstrom, man. Whew, this thing is deadly, and this is a ton of fun as well. As you're noticing, Maelstrom, as I hit that left-hand click after I throw my shock pulse, it slows the cooldown, or it decreases the cooldown as, again, I just get, basically feel like I get solo ulted, but I'm not going to take it that personally as the Maldamba looks to clean things up. And nice stun on the Fernando as he might go down. Gernundorf does fall. But every time I throw that shock pulse, I use my in-hand and I fire, and that lowers the cooldown of my shock pulse. So basically the idea is you use your in-hand, you shock pulse, use your in-hand and chain that until your shock pulse is ready again, then you shock pulse, then you use your in-hand. And if you have this card, I think called Thunderstruck, you actually end up, when you hit your shock pulses, recharging your lightning rod so that you're able to basically shoot, shock pulse, shoot, shock pulse, and it's always staying recharged. And look at this. Oh my god, again, another Victor Barrage comes through. The shock pulse coming into everybody. And look at this. Oh my god, I was literally at the NASCAR Indy 500 right there. That was so fast. That Tempest just didn't know what to do. I've never seen a Tempest move that quickly. And man, oh man, we have taken this game by storm. Torvald is one of the best, I think, of champions. Oh no, the Ghost Walk, you're trying to immune this. I thought we had a cakewalk coming in here now. Shock pulse doing a lot of damage on this Fernando, but the shield does block it. We hit the shock pulse onto the Androxus, which is good. Bounces off to 5 more people, and Cynical Brew finds a kill, but this accursed arm leaves me really low. I don't have my ultimate. I don't have any heals yet. I'm trying to find the Cassie. We can't find her, but my heal has been left away. I think I can find this kill. They cannot take me down here. Oh no, the one shot by the Torvald is just pursuing me, and we may not get it. It's just Genos. Oh, we've come so far. We've come so far. This would not be good. This would not be good. Not great, my friends. Where is Makoa when you need him? These guys couldn't challenge him. These guys could not challenge him. This is a good spot. Oh, missed the shock pulse. That might have been huge. Now I don't have this for a while. Hit that lightning, but now my kind of totem is something I have to retreat from, and the damage from protection, oh, it's too much. We can't get there, and was handed. takes me down, man. So, you know, you may be looking at this and saying, Raynday, I'm looking at you play, and you are kicking butt. Why do you think GROHK needs to be changed? Why do you think people think GROHK needs to be changed, which is really what I'm saying. And that is interesting. I think, you know, perception sometimes doesn't match. It sometimes does not match the case. I think perception around GROHK, very difficult. I myself say that this guy stinks. But he's got a lot of things that tilt fights in his favor and is a win more champion, meaning that when other people are doing their roles and he's not having to carry a game and you're not having to just be a GROHK, like one, you know, just dominate everything right there, take over a match. He's very, very hard to deal with and tilts a lot of fights in his favor. We see the Cassie and the Andro coming through, and I'm just trying to avoid, oh my, no. Well, outplayed, sir. Outplayed. I will admit, I was I was not in the correct position. It is 2-2 now. This is actually trouble for us. We got to get back there. We got to get back there. Oh, man. It is important right now. 39% and counting. The Androxus, just misses the shock pulse. Now I've got to find a different way to get back. Left-hand side, Victor looks to be trying to find some damage, but immediately sprayed back. They know where we're coming from. The Androxus, though, might have bitten off more than he could chew. I'm taking a risk to go for it. Torvald doesn't have the Hyper Beam. At least I hope he doesn't, because we're going to burst him down fast enough. And here's the Ghost Walk, trying to get the movement speed to contest the Fernando. And there it is. The shock pulse bouncing off the Maldamba as well. Go into the healing totem to make sure we look good. And there's the Tempest getting around the corner. The Fernando forces the Immortal, but the Maldamba is so low, and now he's so down. And that's the Cassie as well, falling thanks to the damage from Hofnar, who's going to take down the Fernando as well. And now the Torvald is just a sitting duck. He is the best person in this game to just bounce my shock pulses off left and right. He's such little mobility, so predictable where he needs to go. It's just that turrets, Ying clones, all those things are things you can bounce your shock pulse off of and just make for just this exceptionally easy experience. And look at this rotation right here. I mean, from the right to the left-hand side, some champions might be stuck. You know, Androxus, they might catch up with him. At this point, though, being able to reposition, move left, right, get to the safety zone, and then still continue to fire from range and use that as an advantage of my team. It's just huge. And then the turnaround potential, as you're seeing here, as I noob-like actually end up reloading. You should actually, big thing, for those who don't play GROHK a lot, you shouldn't actually pretty much ever be reloading with him. Always just let it go down to the very minimum, then stop firing, let it recharge. The recharge rate is much quicker than actually having to use it all and then reload. It just takes a lot more practice and patience to comprehend this. As I seem to keep hitting the shock pulse, and we see he's going towards the right side. I know exactly what's happening. Not a surprise flank for me, big guy. Where are you going? Where you go? Oh, look at this. He came this way again. I don't even know how he got there. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how he got there. I feel like did he just decide not to? That's crazy. Torvald here with the Hyper Beam. It's a little too early. Or maybe is it a day late and a dollar short? Not sure. Either way, you're seeing this GROHK gameplay just absolutely blowing my mind. I mean, playing this guy right now, it's got me feeling like I'm on top of the world, because you know there's no other champion that, you know, it's just such a good feeling to play those champions people don't like, they don't agree with, or they think just need help, and then just show that yes, in the right circumstance these guys are monsters. And that to me is always what's excited me about Paladins. You can make different choices. Top play, okay, you make different choices and you can do different things, and you can still set yourself above the rest because of the way you go about it. Your strategy, you could create your own new strategy with a new deck and a new loadout and a new play style and have it work. And do you know what I mean? That's what I love about games, and I love this all in general. That initial startup, man, I mean, if Usain Bolt was running a 40-yard dash versus my GROHK Tempest startup in that top play clip, I think he beats me by just 0.1 seconds. I'm very close. I'm very, very close. This is pretty nuts, man. So this GROHK gameplay coming at you from Raynday Gaming. You guys know you love it. 52 eliminations, 100,000 damage. Still getting my 30,000 healing on top of the 81,000 that Cynical Boo on the Genos is bringing together. And yeah, if you want to run GROHK, having another solo healer is a great way to do it. I mean, we had tanks getting healed up without me. The Maelstrom provided a great bit of utility, damage, and support. And you can see the 42 assists, the 10 kills, and the 52 eliminations combined, basically the highest in this game, and the sheer damage output, you know, bringing the best of a lot of different worlds to a team, and that is where GROHK can shine and be of value. This is the loadout, like I said, guys. Thunderstruck 3, Astral Traveler 1. You're gonna get Conduit, Arc Lightning 2, giving you a little bit more range. Conduit 4, Okay, so I'm getting the 16% maximum, and then increase the area of healing right there, guys. You're gonna love it. Make sure to stay tuned for the Patch Notes show coming up soon. Keep it locked here at Raynday Gaming with a subscribe, and make sure you stay tuned for all my upcoming videos. As always, my friends, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and we'll see you all next time.